All right, so for today's review, we are going to be taking a look at the USK Challenger MT775E tractor in 1/32 scale. This is kind of an older release, I believe, from USK. It's nothing recent. They did do quite a couple of variations of the 775. I believe there's a 775D. And they also do the 875 and the 765 tractors as well by Challenger. These tractors are made by AGCO. They were formerly, I believe, Caterpillar tractors, and then AGCO bought them from Caterpillar. So without further ado, let's get straight into the review. So as you can see here, you got a fairly detailed undercarriage right here. It's all in black, which is nice. You do have some weights right here, which I believe are plastic. You got some pretty detailed rollers right here. You got some nice bolt head detailing right there. You got some smaller rollers right there that do have some kind of detail on them, but I believe it's the paint or the darkness of the plastic that just kind of covers up that detail right there. And then you do have some nice bolt detailing here on your rear roller as well, with that nice silver outline. And the bolt heads on the inside are also painted silver as well, which is nice. And then over here, you can see you got some nice handrails. Now, unfortunately, these are plastic, and they are kind of a flimsy plastic on the model as well. As you can see, this one's real kind of flimsy. These ones got some strength to them, but this one's just kind of like real flimsy. You got steps that go up to the cab as well. These are also plastic as well. I believe this whole assembly is plastic before it gets to metal right here. But your stairs, they do fold up, which is nice, and they do stay folded up, which I like that a lot. They're not a loose mechanism, which is nice. You got a blue filler cap right here. I believe it's for your DEF fluid. And then coming to the back and side of the model, you can see you got a nice filler cap right there. You can kind of see that the latch, I'm not sure how well you'll be able to see this, but the latch is modeled very nicely. As you can see right there, there's a latch and a little top right there. So that would be, I believe, where your fuel would go. Coming to the back of the tractor, you can see you got some nice headlights right here. Now, these aren't painted on. They're actually a little piece of plastic that's inserted onto the body when they assemble the model. Which is pretty nice. Instead of just having tampo or decal headlights and reverse lights, they did actually make it a separate piece, which is nice. And you can see up here you got some lights as well. I believe these are just part of the top of the cab, because I believe they're metal, and they just painted the part black and silver. You got your warning triangle right there, which is pretty cool. And then you got some nice warning hazard flashers on the side. I believe these are plastic as well. And then coming to the back, you got a nicely modeled 3-point hitch right there. And then you do have a nice hydraulic block. I believe it's an electrical port right there where you could hook up your implement and all your electricals for it. Now, on this 3-point hitch, it is semi-functional. As you can see, it goes up and down. The cylinders in the back, these ones right here and right there, are functional. The ones in the front are just for show. They don't actually work, as you can see. It does move up and down very nicely. And now you got your standard little ball hitch that almost like all the 1/32 scale models have. So I believe almost all the implements that they make will fit on this hitch as well. Mine's a little crooked. And I believe they tried to model right here is where your PTO shaft would go. It's not very detailed, but you do have a little bit of bolt detailing on there, but it's real kind of hard to see. Then coming to this side of the model here, the undercarriage is the same as well. You got a plastic mirror right here, and I believe a plastic exhaust right here. This exhaust doesn't look too bad. The mirror is actually pretty thin on this side, so it doesn't look kind of out of scale. And then coming over to the front of the model, you can see you got a nice Challenger decal right there. You got a nice latch detail right there, simulate the hood being latched down. And then coming to the front of the model, you can see you got a nice counterweight block right here. It's not removable. I believe it is a part of the casting. And then you can see you got some nice headlights. You got your Challenger logo right there. And then the front of my grills, when they assembled it, they got a little sloppy, and I believe there's a little bit of glue residue right there. And it's not 100% perfect, but it looks pretty good still. And then the cab door does open. It does kind of swing into this plastic, so I don't think you could open it all the way. But the inside is fairly detailed. See if we can get the zoom in on there for you guys. But it is fairly detailed. You do have a chair, your console, and then you do have a seat off to the side as well. So that is fairly detailed, which is nice. And then on top of the model, you do have your decals on the side of the cab as well. So you got your MT775E decal right there. And then on top, you can see you got your GPS right here, which is a separate piece. So when they assemble the model, this is just like a separate piece, so it's not part of the casting, which is nice. Then you got your amber beacons up there as well, which are also nice. They didn't just, paint them plastic or make them plastic and paint them orange. They did go to the extra lengths to actually mold some clear amber colored ones, which is nice. Overall, this is a pretty cool model from USK. I did forget to mention that the hood opens, and you have some great engine detail, which is nice, and the hood will stay open, but it's a little tricky. The mechanism, sometimes when you open the hood, it won't stay open. As you can see right there, if you open it too fast, you kind of got to get it to hit on like the friction point for it to stay open. But it will stay open and reveal some nice engine detail. But like I said, this is a nice model from USK. I picked mine up it was on sale. It was running for, it was like 45, 50 bucks, something like that. I think they were normally running for like 120 maybe, something in there. Outback Toys, at the time of this video, they were running a sale on all of them. So I decided, hey, why not go and pick one up, as I've always been interested in it. And just the price was right. So I bought it, and I'm fairly happy with it. I probably will get some kind of implement for the back. I'm not sure if I want to pick up like a grain cart or if I want to pick up like a planter or something. But that is something that I'm looking at picking up for this model in the future. But that's going to do it for this review. So thank you for watching. If you'd like to follow my social media, both of my links are in the description. If you're new to the channel, please feel free to hit that subscribe button. If you liked the video, give the video a thumbs up. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the next video to be uploaded.